Kyle, I just wonder, when you look at the stat sheet tonight, is that almost like a coach's dream when you look at how many different players you had put numbers in so many different columns? I mean, is that kind of what you'd like to have every game if you could?
Absolutely. I would love to have that every game. Anytime you have four players in double figures, you shoot 52% from the field, 55% from the three. Yeah, we'll take that every night if we could.
But you also had a lot of players with rebounds, assists, all the way up and down through there.
Yeah, the stat sheet looked wonderful. But one thing of importance that we have talked about the last 3 days, rebounding, and we out rebounded this team tonight by 11. So I was so excited. I had the team stand up and give themselves a hand in the locker room, and another big number, 23 assists. So that goes to show that we moved the basketball tonight and had better execution offensively.
Thank you.
Lee K, go ahead.
I'll ask you about the birthday girl's performance tonight, Robin. She was hoping her teammates were there in the locker room to celebrate, but what did you think of her performance on her 21st birthday?
I am so proud of Robin. She makes big plays for us. She's always ready to score offensively. Rhythm shots she can knock down, but defensively, she hustles. She makes plays that might not show up on the stat sheet. Text her earlier, wishing her a happy birthday, and she sends me a text back. She's like, "It's going to be a great birthday, coach. Let's get this win." I said, "It sounds good." So happy 21st birthday to Robin Benton.
Eric Decker.
Hey, Coach. I was just wondering what came into the decision to start Tatiana tonight.
I wanted a lineup change. Tatiana brings us the experience. She has a high basketball IQ. When she is feeling her best, she makes our offense more dynamic. I challenged her to step up today, and I think she answered the call.
Zach, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, rebounding has clearly been the buzzword for you all the last few days, but you've also been talking a little bit about the low post defense and how you wanted to see some improvement there. What did you see in that area today? I felt like they did a little bit better.
Yeah, I thought we did a little bit better tonight. There's always areas to improve, but we actually pushed out. We didn't play in between on the double, so when they entered the ball to the low post, it was an automatic double. We tried to force it to the baseline, where previous games we were letting it go across the middle, and I thought we did a better job of scrambling out of it. One thing that I was proud of about our defense, our one-on-one defense is better. They got to the paint, but we didn't bail them out with a foul. We made them score over defense, build a wall, and gave them one shot and out. So that was a step forward in our defense.
Josh Sullivan.
Hi, Coach. Dreana, Jasmine, and Robin all with big games tonight. And your transfers in general have been pretty good all year. Just talk about how important those transfers have been. And in light of that, do you plan to continue building the roster with transfers going forward?
I missed the last part you cut out.
Just as in light of how good they've been, will you, going forward, continue to look for transfers to fill out the roster?
Our transfers have been really good for us. Robin Benton, like we talked about previously, she makes big plays for us. But the thing about the transfers, they have experience, and there's something about having college experience. Maybe they hadn't played at Kentucky, but they understand what it takes to play at this level, what it takes to win at this level. Jasmine Massengale, she makes us different on the floor. She can push it. Her basketball IQ is extremely high. Her size and athleticism definitely poses a problem for the opponents. Olivia, she comes in, she's physical, she gives us a low post presence, and then Dre is just dynamic offensively. She can score on the inside, she can lead the break, she can shoot the three. So we are very happy that they are at Kentucky. And as far as transfers, we are always looking. There is a certain fit that we are looking for at Kentucky. And if the if it arises that we can get a great transfer, we're always open to take them.
Gary Graves.
Along that line, Coach, I mean, with so many transfers, how has Ryne really, kind of brought them into the fold and gotten them comfortable? And with that, how do you quantify her own development over the course of the season?
No, I was really proud of Ryne tonight. She struggled in our last game. And, we watched film together. And as talented as she is, she still wants to be coached. She still wants to learn. She still wants to be pushed in order to be the best. And, resiliency is something that we have talked about all year. I thought her ability to bounce back after her last game was big. She started the game extremely aggressive. And I think just our culture helps our transfers and newcomers, when they can hold each other accountable and teach the transfers and the newcomers what it means to be a Kentucky Wildcat. That's when you're really in business.
All right, we're going to do two more. Zach, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't know I had my thing on.
Okay, and then the last question goes to John Wong.
Hi, Kyra. I know you always say that the next game is the most important one, but I know a lot of coaches, as they get toward the end of the season, they start trimming their lineup, shortening the rotation. I didn't know what your philosophy was on that. Is that going to be something we're going to be seeing, or are you just one of these people that's going to put people in who are going to be effective regardless?
Right now, we're just going to put people in that can be effective. Obviously, our job is to put people on the floor to put us in position to win. So the best players will be on the floor. But that just goes to show the talent and the depth that we have on this team. On any given night, anybody can step up for us, and that has played in our favor this season. So we'll continue with it.
I know with the players, you're stressing one game at a time, but as a coach, what are you doing to kind of look toward the postseason now as we head toward the last half of the SEC?
I mean, it's for coaches as well, one game at a time. This conference is tough. You cannot look ahead. You just have to work on the things for your team. And as far as for us, we're working on defense, offensive execution, rebounding. And those are all things that will suit us in the postseason as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Coach Elzy, thank you for your